Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is lesson 322. The title of today's lesson is the difference between a would-be, something, and a wannabe something. Because this is one that comes up when somebody reads one, a would-be, they say, well, what's the difference between a would-be and a wannabe? Because there is a lot of similarity to it. They both have a goal to try to be a particular type of person, or sometimes a particular person. So let's take a look at the note here. A would-be something is someone who wants and usually is studying or seriously trying to make an attempt to be a particular type of person, especially a profession, especially a career or a job, like a would-be doctor, a would-be lawyer, a would-be writer, especially something like that, something that, people would have a great desire to be. All right, let's continue here. If you say someone is a wannabe, now remember, wannabe really is kind of like a portmanteau and kind of informal. It's really like for want to be. All right, so if someone is a wannabe, you are suggesting that a particular person greatly desires and is trying very hard to be like another specific person. Especially a celebrity. Yeah, sometimes they're just trying to copy one particular celebrity. Or maybe one type. Maybe they're trying to be like a teen idol. Maybe they're trying to take a mixture of a number of teen idols out there and be like that sort of person. Or someone who is from a particular group of people. Yeah, just like a teen idol or something. All right, let's continue. The term wannabe tends to be more derogatory, tends to be more negative. And suggests the person probably lacks skills or talent to ever be like the person that he or she is copying. Okay, a wannabe will often copy a famous star to a T, means almost perfectly, or as much as possible, especially in appearance, especially in look. So they'll probably get the same sort of hairstyle or haircut, wear the same type of clothes, or really copy them like the clothes they were wearing in a music video or something like that they see them all the time in. A would-be is more likely to have potential. Yeah, that's would-be. But getting back to the wannabe, though, I think the wannabe, again, they may go out and they may like lip sync, to the celebrity, but they really don't have. Usually they lack talent. They usually don't really have that good a voice, or maybe their dancing skills is not that great, but they're trying very, very hard. So they are trying to copy them, trying to copy their style, but they just probably don't have what it takes. So that's why we say it's a wannabe. A would-be sounds like somebody had, again, more possibility or more chance. So let's go on. So would-be something is more likely to have the potential to reach their goal. We often use would-be to mean someone had a good chance, but something may have happened to interfere with them reaching their goal. Remember, if we're calling them a would-be, there's a good chance they never became that. Because otherwise, we'd say, they became a doctor, or they became a lawyer, or they became a writer, or a film star, or whatever it is that they're trying to be. Okay, so something happened. All right, good. So let's look at some examples to try to, get a better idea here. Number one, there were many Britney Spears and Madonna wannabes. Yeah, a lot of people, a lot of young girls dressed up just like Britney Spears and tried to move like her and dance like her, but with definitely with less talent. Same thing with Madonna. They might have copied a lot of her, fashions and styles, through the ages, but again, not real talent. Mm-hmm. All right, let's look at number two here. Many wannabe pop stars try out for American Idol, auditions, and never get past the first round. Yeah, so sometimes they'll do that even when they go on the audition. They'll almost dress like that star or something. They think they got that chance. But again, they greatly desire it, but again, probably lack the real talent to even get past the first round. Never mind, win or be one of the top 20 that was chosen for American Idol. All right, let's continue here. Number 3, he was going to medical school and was a would-be doctor before he got killed in that accident. So again, this guy probably had good potential. He was on the road already. He already made it into medical school. He was probably, part of the way through medical school, and something happened. In this case, something terrible. He got killed. So he never really got to reach his goal. It could be for other reasons too, like a would-be, maybe something in their personal life sent them in a different direction. They had to stop it. They had to give up on this dream or this idea, but they had potential at one point, and something stopped. Or maybe they got involved with drugs, or maybe they got accused of a crime, or something kind of stopped them that interfered with it. Okay, good. Okay, let's look at number 4 here. John was a would-be actor for 10 years, and he did land a few minor parts. So he probably had some talent, but never got his big break. So, yeah, maybe if he tried longer, maybe he ended up giving up. A lot of these would-be actors or struggling actors, after a while, if I haven't made it in 10 years, that's it. Or maybe they fall in love, they meet a woman, they get pregnant, they have children, and they can't continue with this sort of lifestyle, not making a steady income. So maybe they give up. So maybe something in their personal life might have set them off in a different direction. So they never really got to reach that goal or attain that, that stardom or whatever it was, or that career that they really wanted to be. Okay. I hope you got it. I hope it's clear. I hope you got a better feeling now between wannabe, probably never really got the real talent, but they greatly desired it. Or would-be, there was a possibility. They were on the track. They were on the road going there, but something happened. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it's clear. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.